between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Chris Archer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Nope. 3-0 now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 2 hits in 7 tries. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The next twin up, Joe Mauer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Brian Dozier waits on deck. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kiermaier, the runner at third. Ramos stands at second, no outs. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Runners are at second and third with one down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Set to get his day started, Jake Bauers, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him, and the changeup is way low that time. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. As a look, now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two balls and two strikes to Carlos Gomez.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Rays are in front, 2-0. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
3-2, full count. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Logan Morrison.
Into the box, Logan Morrison, as he lines it out to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The next twin up, Jason Castro. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Rosario at second. Kepler on at first with two down. One and two to the Twins catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller, career against Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ball 3-1. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Polanco comes up with it. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Alvarez into the windup. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Grounded to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Byron Buxton waits on deck. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's running. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Echeverria has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike one on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.